This is that time. I put 10 minutes on the clock while you guys are voting. We break down all the latest breaking news in a bigger discussion piece because there's so much going on. As always, I'm excited to talk about it. So let's go to the panel and let's talk about all this stuff. I'm starting the clock, guys. As always, let's go right now. All right, since Aaron's back for the first time on Cruise Control, I'm going to talk to Aaron about a lot of this stuff. So the tax incentives, man, we've been talking about this for a while. And, Newsom was back and forth. They wanted the 750. They're going to 300. I think this is great. This is a good first step, isn't it? It's going to help the town.
Absolutely. I mean, production has been pulled away from California for as long as I've been working in this industry. So it's nice to see, honestly, the first effort that I've seen to draw it back. So I know that a lot of it ends up being kind of too big to really pin down where it's all going at times, but I'm happy to see any efforts made to bring production back. So.
Did you see that red tape thing that happened too over the weekend? It was like, Film LA were like, we're going to cut all the red tape. And then they just said, never mind. We're just going to sign the contract.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see any of the details on that. But I know there was a group that gathered to kind of rally around or to support it, support the changes and get this bill passed. So I'm glad it did.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it only helps us kind of drive that business back. We got to work right now. There's a lot of people that haven't been working. As like I've been talking about before the show, I was saying, I'm running for SAG president. It's like there's a lot of people that can't pay their dues. There's a lot of crew members that aren't working. There's a lot of the vendors and everybody else out there, like from like the wardrobe people down to like the people moving the transpo. It's like they're not working. It's like the jobs aren't here. We need to do something. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big, there's a lot of downstream effects of a lack of production and production's moving away. And while there's infrastructure growing in other places, and that's ultimately, I think, a good thing for America to be producing more in more places. We already have so much infrastructure here. We've seen plenty of investment going back into California and LA in the last few years, which is great. New stages downtown. So I'm optimistic. I think this is exactly what we needed.
And I don't know if we need another Meet the Parents, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's happening.
I have kind of like a more of like, I guess, a positive perspective on that because I feel like there are some franchises that just really shouldn't go. And that's one that's like made to be a franchise. So I'm all about it. I love things that are kind of like lent to repetition if they're a little bit revived every time you bring in new guest stars and you bring in new life to it, but it's not like you're reinventing the wheel with that script every time. So
De Niro milking the whatever the
it's great. Yeah, I'm happy to see that kind of production.
The teams.
I think it's great. Yeah, I saw like a chat out there saying like it's going to affect anything. It'll affect Los Angeles for sure. Getting jobs back here, I think, because productions will actually be more incentivized to move back to California as opposed to going like to Georgia or Atlanta or maybe the UK. We got to start bringing things back from the UK. It's just too many productions are going there, way too many.
Yeah,
and it's like we have sound stages here, like you're saying they're empty. Let's get the sound stages some love here. But I don't know, GR, how about that Diddy love? Are you excited about Diddy not testifying?
Well, the first smart thing he's ever done is keep his mouth shut.
Well, I think this whole trial is a lot, though.
Yeah, but he kept his mouth shut because all he does is bury himself.
Yeah,
and it's like I said in the hot takes, he's settling in with Bubba, so he wants to be calm and relaxed.
Like you are when you're watching Judge Judy, right? You're calm and relaxed and excited.
Yeah, I watch it so much. Yeah, it's amazing how well that on Owen OFF switch works when you press OFF.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done with her. But Neuremberg, I know you're excited about Neuremberg, right? So tell me why you're so excited about that.
Well, it's an incredible historical truth. I'm a history freak, and what the German did during World War II is atrocious.
Yeah,
and it was see these people pay for what they did as little as they did. I mean, like Goring killed himself. Somebody slipped him some cyanide and he killed himself. so he didn't get executed like so many. Almost everybody that was on trial during Nuremberg died. I think it was like 4 of them that didn't and spent years in prison. But
Yeah, most didn't. But I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be a good story to actually tell. Maybe it'll be actually relevant these days too, that people can kind of, some people forget about these things. I think it's gonna be good to put this out there so people realize what happened at this time in history. I think it matters a lot. And I hope that we.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're gonna have some great performances. I can't wait to see it too. But you know what? There's a lot happening as always, Angela. I'm happy to have you back, and of course, we're talking about Blake Lively again and Justin Baldoni. Can you imagine? Is this ever going to end?
Well, I hope so. It sounds like they're going to be behind closed doors finally, right? Like, trying to maybe settle this thing. I mean, I don't know. It's like you think they're going to, and then it's like I feel like it. I mean, it's just this thing's like a freaking it's Netflix courtroom docuseries going on, I mean, it's just, it could be its own. It will be its own. It will. It's not, it could, it will. Most likely. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
he won't let it go.
Ongoing.
And then she won't let it go. I think this is going to go to trial next March. It will. I think it will. I think we're going to get that.
Yeah.
Other people are saying we're done with this, but
it does lean, I would say it leans towards the fact that like they're in like settlement talks, because I don't think anybody wants to have to necessarily go to court and trial, because that's going to be even more money, right? But I mean, these lawyers are like set for life. They don't have to work again after this. I mean, they can all just say, you know what, we're done. I'm going to retire early. Like, they've made enough in fees at this point, like discovery fees. I mean, I can't even imagine at this point what they're getting paid by the hour retainer fee. But I don't know. I mean, it's just,
Roman Judge Judy. I said it. Like Roman Judge Judy.
I know. Let's get Judge Judy involved. She'd be like, all right, you pee in my leg. You. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, we're over. She'd be like,
you watch and learn.
We have a decision at the end of a half-an-hour show. Why don't we just why don't we hand this off to Judge Judy? Why don't we do that?
The Diddy thing too. Why don't we just throw him on Judge Judy? Come on. She can solve all of our cases like that.
Yeah. I mean, she'd be like, look, dude, you're guilty. End of story. You don't care. You have nothing to say. You're too guilty to even get in the stand for crying out loud. So just,
just go away.
Notoriously, you don't really go on a stand when you look really freaking guilty. Like, you stay seated right there. I'd be telling my client the same thing. Stay seated. Don't do a freaking thing.
They said they were doing the Harvey Weinstein thing. That's what they were saying, because he was thinking about testify, but then he was like, nah. And then
just forget.
And it worked so great for him.
Because I did all these disgusting things to people. Yeah, I know. It's like, and look at how that move worked for him. So
worked out not that fantastic.
It says anything right there.
Not that great. It didn't work out that well for him. But he's going to go back to trial again. That's never going to end as well.
No.
But, one thing that did end, that is coming back, that Mike's super excited about, is Mindhunter. So, Mike, get in there. How do you feel about Mindhunter coming back? You excited?
Dude, I texted you as soon as I saw the breakdown today, right? I was like, oh my God, Mindhunter is back. It was one of the major losses of COVID, really, right? That's what shut down production after season 2?
Yeah, and then Fincher, like, he went on to other things, Like, we were shooting Mank at the time, right before COVID. We were shooting Mank. We finished that, and then we locked down like 2 weeks later. So I think he was going to go to that next, and then because all the crew guys worked with him the whole time, they were talking about going back to, I think it was Georgia. They shoot that, and then they're like, well, I guess that didn't happen. So that's what happens.
I was wondering why it didn't come back at the time. They just said like, well, everybody dispersed, right? Like we had a great team. We had great cinematographers. We had a whole great group of people on set, and they're like, we can't just get them back in the same room. It's not that easy.
No,
which is sad, because I'm literally rewatching it. I'm in the middle of season 2 again, watching it, and it's some of the greatest television that's ever been made. Like, the writing is so crazy, and the cinematography, like, and the acting too. Like the casting of these people is nuts. I was really sad that it went away the first time, and they've been setting up future events for a long time. BTK is one of the main killers that they've been setting up for the future.
And I won't spoil too much, but in reality, he wasn't arrested until much later in the future. So the fact of the matter is that if they were planning on addressing this in the show to begin with at all, they were going to need to have a time lapse. Yeah. So it's going to make perfect sense if they come back a couple of years later.
Maybe it was meant to be. Like Sinners doing great. You didn't like Sinners?
I did like Sinners.
Okay.
I just thought Michael B. Jordan, like, blue and red, like, he just seemed to have a Mario and Luigi energy to me, man. I didn't see it in the theater. I liked it.
It was good. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I think they did a good job with that. But great time ties, guys. So much fun. Great Quickie across the board, everybody. Great Quickie.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.